Hey peeps, it's Tripl-L, and now it's time to talk Shokugeki no Soma or Food Wars Chapter 185. I do want to apologize for the late upload. Today's upload schedule just got really weird really quickly because of some circumstances. But whatever, we're here to talk about this chapter now. Chapter title, Rematch with a Rival. And this week's chapter, it actually does quite a few things. It introduces 3 new characters and it establishes what's effectively going to be the focus of the next, I'd say maybe 3 or 4 chapters. And so let's actually talk about the new characters. So we got introduced to Nakiri Soe, and a lot of people seem to like his character. A lot of his fans are calling him a mixture of Hughes from Fullmetal Alchemist and Phoenix Wright from Ace Attorney. And, you know, I can kind of see it. He's pretty cool. A lot of the chapter, well, not a lot, but maybe like 4 or 5 pages are dedicated to introducing the new characters. So we get Soe's general personality. He is a businessman. He is straight and to the point. He is fair. He makes it a point by saying if even if it was Alice, his daughter there, he would still judge her appropriately. And then he just switches to dad mode and be like, yeah, because she's the cutest thing in the world. Yeah, anyway, and then he looks at his picture of his wife because he keeps pictures of both of his lovely ladies in his pockets. And he's comparing like, yeah, these girls are the best girls in my life. And, you know, that's nice. It's nice that this guy is such a cool dad. He seems like a cool dad. Like, it seems like Alice very much loves him. Anyway, speaking of Alice, and this is just, well, actually, no, let's finish up the characters. And then we also got introduced to the 2 twins, Berta and Sheila, I think. I didn't remember their names, but they're twins. They're geniuses. They were hired by Alice's mom. They know food, and their characterization, they take quite a bit with it. They're just pretty much talking out loud and what they think about the boys. Overall, those panels and pages were just there for characterization purposes, and you know, they're welcome because we have a pretty good idea of what these characters are about. And then let's switch over to Alice since we're talking about her family effectively. This chapter opened up with a cover page colored of Alice, Rio, and Akira working together, most likely during the festival. And this was a really good transition with what followed up right after, because it was her just pretty much strategizing with Soma. And effectively them actually saying that she wants everyone to get through this so that they can yell at Akira together. I thought it was a very nice moment. I thought, yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Camaraderie. And I really do hope that everyone gets through. If I was to guess who, not Soma, but Alice and Rio would up against, I'm going to guess the first seat because I think they have enough skill between them to match that. And now that we're talking about the matchups, let's just finish up the rest of the chapter. After that, it's just pretty much a lot of talking, a lot of hyping Soma up for this fight. During the actual cooking, Soma does match Akira with the cooking styles that they're going to be using. So it's going to be really interesting from that regard. And then we get the yen bit of the chapter, which was Todokoro and Aldini getting ready to face off against Rindo. And man, Rindo's fangs, like, come on, is she a vampire or is she not? Or does she have some kind of special condition? And does the fangs help her in her cooking? Like, what's going on with those teeth? Like, that's the one thing. Will they ever logically explain as to why this girl has such pronounced fangs? Anyway, not the point. Point is that they're facing off against her, and that's scary. That's very scary. I don't really know how they assign which of the Elite 10 take on which pair, but I hope that everyone's going to be okay through this, especially Todokoro and Aldini. Now, Kuga was saying in this chapter that rationally speaking, no one is going to be able to win. But that's when they're speaking rationally, which makes me think that he's alluding to the fact that something else is going on behind the scenes that could throw a bunch of irrationality into the actual Shokugekis. Like maybe there's some drama brewing between some of the seats and maybe they're not really feeling that they want to take down the students. Who knows? And this is all speaking about rationality, so I think Kuga is foreshadowing that something strange is going to happen and it might let the majority of the rebels get through. I'm not sure if all of them would get through, but it's going to suck if someone gets kicked out because they were facing against the best when they're clearly not the best. They're first years for Pete's sake. And some of these guys are third years. Like, come on. It's a no-brainer. Regardless, the Shokugeki is starting next week or continuing next week. And I'm excited. I'm pretty excited to see how Soma has improved. And I'm excited to see exactly what the matchups are for the other rebels. I want to know when Nishiki is going to be coming into this. So anyway, peeps, you know, I'm gonna say this is a really good chapter. The character introductions, I very much like Soe, and I liked just the general dynamics and the setup for the Rindo Shokugeki. So I'm gonna say, yeah, I really like it. Tell me guys what you think, and yeah, I'll leave it there. If you like manga related content, you know, maybe check out the channel and let me know what you think across other videos. Anyway, that's the shameless plug right there. I'm gonna end the video there. I really hope you guys have a good day, and again, apologies for the late upload, but till next time, stay fresh.